Well, we have a deal. They have reached a deal to keep the government funded, and this will kick government funding all the way out till March 14th, which is well past inauguration, well past the new Congress taking over, when the levers of government will be fully in the hands of Republicans. They will have both houses of Congress and the presidency, and they will be able to pass their own funding and their own resolution. But as I've been saying, they're probably going to need Democrats. Why? Because they can't get along. They had a 219 to 211 majority in the House of Representatives this time, and they needed Democrats to help pass this because Republicans aren't happy. There's a bunch of Republicans that are not happy with this bill, even though it keeps the government open, it keeps everything funded going into next year. Marjorie Taylor Greene called it like akin to a year-end omnibus bill that just kicks the can down the road, funds everything for a year. When it doesn't, it only funds it till March. And it gives them time till they're in complete control. So, what's all in it? Well, mostly they continue all of the spending levels as is. Nothing's getting cut right now. There's actually increases. It extends the 2018 Farm Bill by a full year. It adds like $100 billion in disaster relief aid, more money for FEMA, $10 billion to farmers, and a bunch of other stuff got added. So more spending, no cuts. That was the big thing. There's some other stuff in there that they tacked on as well. It's like a 1,500-page bill. But they have a deal, and this will get voted on here soon. But like I said, Republicans are not happy. At least some are not happy with their own party. So next year, by March 15th, when we're back dealing with this again, we could be staring at a government shutdown. In fact, one Republican representative said the appetite for a government shutdown is not there. We may have to call their bluff when we have the majority. And that's just ridiculous. They're willing to shut the government down even when they're in complete control because they can't agree with themselves. They have no ability to govern, and shutting the government down for an extended period of time threatens to wreck the economy. So we'll see what March brings. But it is now released. We have a deal. Government will stay open. So for those people that were worried about whether or not the government would shut down, if this would delay Social Security checks after Christmas, or whether federal employees would get paid right before Christmas, everything's going to go business as usual, and there's nothing to worry about. And this is what I've been saying for next year. Democrats are going to have to step up and say, hey, we will get these things passed, but here's our demands, and work together. But because there's not a lot of love for being bipartisan with certain members of the Republican Party, people like Mike Johnson, who helped negotiate this bill, now potentially could be on the chopping block as Speaker of the House. He may not get reelected on January 3rd when the new Congress takes over. We'll have to see what that brings as well.